Hello guys, this is Al. Today I wanted to review or give you an overview of the simulation of the day of interview. Today is Tuesday, October 29, and we basically wanted to review what's going to happen, simulate the day of interview. Therefore, as I said, high energy, therefore listen to good music, something that boosts up your energy, be in the present moment, and then on the day of interview you go in, start from talking very kindly and impress everybody from the front desk and to the director, associate director, and also residency coordinator, which is the admin. And then also be kind and very professional with the other candidate that they came also with you for on-site interview. And then make sure that focus on the present moment, that moment. Be careful, don't talk to the applicant on the day of interview about the other residency interview that you got. Just focus one at a time that the residency interview that you have. Therefore, assume that we have at 12 o'clock at the lunchtime we had a PowerPoint presentation. Therefore, you already rehearse your PowerPoint. Therefore, in the morning they give you a presentation or a program. It's good to make a note. Make a note about different aspects of the programs, and that's where you can have a nice binder with you that you put everything. If the institution is research oriented, write some topic of the research of each faculty or each physicist in the binder. Write down what you wanted to ask. Some of the things and stuff happens on the day of interview when they give you a PowerPoint presentation about the program structure. That is good to know that they know that you pay attention to the details and you're passionate about to know their program and see how you can fit. Therefore, writing it down, those special on them, what kind of the procedure they do, how they do it, how the rotation works, what kind of machine they have, all of the fun stuff and good stuff that you think is very important. Therefore, imagine that finished. They might give you a tour in the beginning or after the lunchtime. Therefore, if imagine that they give you after lunch. Therefore, energetic inside of the room, shake firm hands. Look at the eyes directly when you're talking to be just present moment. Don't think about another the next interview or the next room that you should go. Just focus one at a time and have the story ready for each questions. Talk about yourself. What is your great weakness? What is your what kind of scenario or challenge, how you come up, what you think you're gonna do in the future. Therefore, have the story ready for each scenario. Don't just practice just for memorizing stuff that you did in the past. Not rehearse your resume. Therefore, all of this fun stuff that you should do it. Therefore, I definitely suggest from now, just write down the story that is related to all of these questions that I put for you in different residency question with answers. And then you make sure that definitely this is the one, not you're memorizing something that you black out at the day of interview because of stress and you cannot talk about it. Therefore, each interview that you go to each room and you talk, you can take from the previous room some of the things that they, because most of them they talk about even their program. Therefore, some of them that is obscure, again, you can make a note. And the next room that you go, you can ask those questions from the interviewer that the other interviewer told you about the program. Then you can ask, oh, what do you think about this? And then ask, what do you think is going to be the character of the person really that is going to match with your program, and what you see in that person, how that person should be. This is the question that putting the interviewers in that scenario, in that environment and atmosphere, that oh, this is the person really wanted to work with us, and he's really passionate about, or she's really passionate about field of medical physics. And ask meaningful questions. Remember, each interview, even in the setup of one-on-one or always focus on the person, and then try to not memorize, and always confirm what they're saying, that they know you're listening to them and you're present at that room. And when you go to the at the time of the presentation, remember to make your presentation as much as you can short. The best thing is not going over 8 to 10 slides. Make sure, don't be picky about your research or whatever you did. Basically, is teaching to them, and then you can understand their question and answer the question. And when they give you the suggestion, you don't need to put your guard on. You just say, thank you for the feedback that you gave me. That's really nice that we could do this research in this way that you were telling me. Therefore, and also when you are talking, remember, don't just read from your slides. Therefore, involve everybody, look at everybody that you are presenting, because nobody better than you knows that research that you did. Therefore, this is really important. This is how you engage people and win the vote of the people on the day of interview. Therefore, definitely look at the presentation. Is very important factor, is a sales factor for you for the day of interview. And definitely follow the instruction. If they told you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, definitely work on the number of the slides that you meet that instruction. Otherwise, you are not gonna get ranked high in their list. Definitely, I'm giving you 100% affirmation that if you don't follow the instruction, is not in your favor. Then when you go to the visit of the clinic, definitely ask meaningful question from the residents, how he feels or she feels with the program director, how with the structure of program, how he's learning, what you think, what he sees himself there, and then see the good job opportunity after his residency. Therefore, this is all really important. And if you wanted to ask about the financial, make sure you ask them those in a dinner event, not at the day of interview. Therefore, pay attention to really these small details that really is going to be in your favor and really helps you to get rank. Therefore, if your first language is not English, and you find one of your colleagues or somebody that you know from your country, make sure when you go there, don't talk to them in other language other than speaking English. This is super important. It might bring the question that this person can not really be committed to our group and be in line with what we are doing, and then we cannot communicate with this person. Therefore, even you went to one of the rooms that is somebody, the interviews from your country is there, whatever nationality you have, make sure you speak English. Make it always professional. Don't go out of the professionality at all. Don't talk to any residents or things about the critical questions, and don't talk, try to be very professional. Don't talk anything out of that residency. Just focus on that residency interview that you go. And then and when they call you, definitely they might ask you different questions that some of the program they wanted to get matched to, because they are afraid that they don't get matched. Therefore, make sure that you answer them professionally. As I said in the other interview questions and techniques that I put, make sure when they talk to you, you say, oh, definitely this is the aspect that I saw in your program. You were very professional. All of your colleagues, they were super kind. They show us different aspects of your program. We had a really great tour. We asked a really meaningful question from your residents. and then I'm really looking forward to know more about your program and how I can get matched to. Therefore, you definitely wanted to bring them in an atmosphere that definitely you are interested in their program. Therefore, very general, in a professional way. Don't give them any clue, or they give you, oh, we can rank you high, or you can rank them, because at the end of the day, you should write down your Excel sheet or whatever sheet, word sheet that you write for yourself, and put together each items and compare the residency. Therefore, definitely I suggest every night when you are going back to the airport, in the airplane, write down, make sure you have a good Excel sheet from different aspects of the program, like the number of the, LINAC that they have, what kind of procedure they do, how many faculties they have for the teaching you, what kind of site they have, what kind of procedure they do, what you think about the cost of living, all of the details, small details that you think is super important for you. And it can be one of these points that make you change the residency ranking. Write it down and make sure when you're fresh, you come just out of the interview, give all of them the check mark. Then how you can move with your family to that program, if you're single, if you're married, whatever status that you have. Therefore, this is super really important. And don't forget, research about the program. When they ask you why us, therefore you shouldn't look at the you should be able to answer why they are great to you. Therefore, what kind of research they do, if they are a research program, what kind of, I don't know, the symmetry treatment planning they have, what kind of faculty they have, what kind of procedure they do, what is their load of their patients, all of the good stuff that you can see in their website, and definitely you wanted to work with these people. Therefore, every little things, details, it really important, and you should really definitely pay attention to all of the details and make sure you definitely are in that present moment and impress each of faculty with the prepared story that you have. And be open, and always the posture with the open shoulder, and look at them straight when you are talking to them with the energy, and make sure they understand the confidence in your voice and your energy when you are talking to them. I'm hoping this simulation for interview gives you a real feeling about what is this interview, the residency is. I know it's super stressful, and I'm hoping that my video is really helping you to have a really successful season of the interview. Please subscribe for the channel, gives us a thumbs up, write us comments, and thank you, and have a wonderful evening, and see you soon. Bye bye.